MorristownGreen.com.
My favorite place in Morristown, I go there often, sit alone, and look at the bronze statue of Thomas Paine in Burnham Park. If you have any time, those of you authors from out of the area, go there. Because there is the statue, brilliant statue of Thomas Paine writing on using a drum as his desk and restoring the vitality of promise, the hope to this despairing army of starving, underpaid or non-paid men who arrived in Morristown in that winter. These are times that try men's souls. Thomas Paine was the preeminent journalist of the American Revolution. I have often brought my slim, very worn, 57-year-old copy of Common Sense at Burnham Park, sat there and read those words, and imagined what the power of language can still do. He showed us that it was not only the arms of the soldiers and the strategy of the generals that produced the successful American Revolution. It was the power of ideas. It was the force of language. It was the conviction of a writer who wanted to say something, to move people, to sacrifice for the cause, and he did. When George Washington lost his first battles in Brooklyn and New York City, he retreated through central New Jersey, from Newark down through here, and on in despair until he decided to cross the Delaware and come back, surprise the Hessians at Trenton, and then turn and beat the British at Princeton. That was the turning point. Thomas Paine came with him. Thomas Paine accompanied the army, the Continental Army, as it came through New Jersey, crossed the Delaware, came back, and arrived here after those two battles for the terribly brutal winter of 76 and 77. Anytime I'm skeptical, as journalists get, or even depressed, as citizens get, I come to Burnham Park, and I sit there, and I reread Common Sense. I've read it 3 or 4 dozen times now, many of those times in front of that statue, that sculpture over in Burnham Park, and I think about the power of the Word.